All right, in this explainer, we're going to go on a little journey with a word, a single, simple word, to see just how much hidden power it holds.
It's a question you probably don't think about much, right? I mean, we use thousands of words every day. But what if some of them are just fundamentally more important than others? What if some words actually belong to an exclusive club, handpicked for their power to unlock communication? So we're going to dig into this whole idea by looking at just one word, journey. And the very first thing you need to know is that this word, well, like a lot of really powerful words, it's a bit of a multitasker. It's got more than one job.
Okay, so first up, the definition we all know and love. As a noun, a journey is a thing, right? An event, a long trip from one place to another. Simple enough. And here's what that looks like in a sentence. Timothy left on a long journey. See? The journey is the what. It's the thing Timothy left on. It's a solid, concrete idea. But, that's only half the story. And this right here just nails the word's two-sided personality. On one side, it's a noun, a thing, a trip. But on the other side, it's a verb, an action. When you journey somewhere, you are actively doing the traveling. So this one little word can describe both the trip itself and the act of actually taking it. Pretty cool, huh? But that flexibility, that's just the tip of the iceberg. A really powerful word doesn't just sit there by itself. No way. It's more like the center of a giant spider web of meaning, connecting out to all sorts of other ideas. As a verb, journey is part of a whole family. It's got cousins like travel, go, and move. Each one has its own little twist, its own flavor, but they all circle back to that same core idea, getting from point A to point B. Sometimes the best way to understand what something is to look at what it's not. And the complete opposites of journeying, to remain, to stay, to abide. These words are all about staying put, about stillness. And that contrast just makes the meaning of journey, that idea of moving with a purpose, pop even more. And this web of meaning, it just keeps getting bigger. The word journey isn't just about moving, it's like a key that opens up a whole universe of other stuff. It makes you think of transportation, tickets, a departure, a destination, the whole shebang, all the logistics that go into travel. It's a true gateway word.
Okay, so journey is flexible, it's connected, we get it. But hey, that's true for a lot of words, right? So what's the big deal? What makes this one so special? Why did we pick it for this whole explainer? Well, it turns out it's a member of a very, very exclusive club.
And here it is. This is the big reveal. Journey is on something called the Basic English 850 list. Now just let that sink in for a second. Out of the hundreds of thousands of words in the English language, this one made the cut. It was chosen as absolutely essential. So what in the world is this list? Well, the BE85, as it's called, is a super carefully selected core vocabulary. It was created to be a simplified version of English, something that could be a tool for people all over the world to communicate, or just a really solid starting point for anyone trying to learn the full language.
I mean, really think about that number. 850. That's it. Just 850 words. It's enough to get across some really complex ideas, but it's small enough that you can actually wrap your head around it. Every single word on that list, including our word journey, was picked because it does some serious heavy lifting. It's not just useful, it's essential.
And this really gets to the heart of the matter. Real power in language, it doesn't always come from using those big, fancy, complicated words. A lot of the time, it comes from really mastering the simple, foundational ones. I mean, look at the goals of the whole Basic English project. It tells you exactly why this stuff matters. The point was to build bridges between people, to give learners a really strong foundation, and maybe the most important part, to push all of us to say what we mean clearly and directly. So in the end, words like journey, they're not just simple. They're powerful because they're simple. They are the fundamental building blocks we use to share our ideas, to tell our stories, and to connect with each other, no matter how far apart we are. Which kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. If a simple word like journey has this much going on under the hood, what other everyday words are we totally underestimating? What other hidden powers are just waiting there for us to find in the simple language we use every single day?